Imagine waking up one morning and hearing that the most powerful country on earth no longer exists. No president, no government, no army strong enough to protect it. People are running through the streets, buildings are burning, and the world will never be the same again. Sounds like a movie, right? Well, it actually happened more than 1,500 years ago. The mighty Roman Empire, an empire so powerful it ruled millions of people across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, collapsed. And here's the crazy part. Rome wasn't defeated in just one epic battle. Slowly destroyed itself on the inside before enemies finished the job. So how did the greatest empire in history fall? Grab a snack, sit back, and let's travel back nearly 2,000 years. Because this story is full of powerful emperors, shocking betrayals, giant battles, and a few decisions that changed history forever. The empire that ruled the world. Around 2,000 years ago, Rome wasn't just a city, it was the center of the known world. At its greatest, the Roman Empire stretched from Britain in the north to Egypt in the south. Imagine traveling across thousands of kilometers without ever leaving Roman territory. Rome grew so big that if you were delivering a package, the estimated arrival time was basically good luck. Wherever you went, you found Roman soldiers, Roman roads, Roman laws, and Roman queens. Rome built incredible roads so well that many are still visible today. They built aqueducts that carried fresh water for miles. They created massive stadiums where tens of thousands of people watched gladiators fight. The Romans built roads so well that some are still around today. Meanwhile, some modern roads develop potholes before the ribbon-cutting ceremony is over. Their engineers built wonders that amazed the ancient world. Back then, if Rome released a travel guide, it would probably say, visit every country without ever leaving the empire. Not exactly a small vacation. At its peak around 117 AD, under Emperor Trajan, Rome ruled nearly 70 million people. That was almost a quarter of the world's population. Just imagine one government trying to manage all of that without phones, computers, or even electricity. Honestly, replying to one email feels hard enough today. Life inside Rome. Rome wasn't perfect, but it was one of the richest civilizations ever. Huge marketplaces sold spices from India, silk from China, and gold from Africa. Merchants became wealthy, farmers supplied enormous cities. The army protected trade routes across continents. Many Romans enjoyed public baths, theaters, and exciting festivals. If you were rich, life could be incredibly comfortable. If you were poor, well, not so much. Many struggled to survive while wealthy families became even richer. The gap between rich and poor kept growing. And as history often shows, when inequality grows too much, problems usually aren't far behind. Cracks begin to appear. From the outside, Rome looked unstoppable, but inside, tiny cracks were beginning to spread. Some emperors were brilliant leaders. Others, let's just say, they probably shouldn't have been trusted to babysit a goldfish. Some spent huge amounts of money on luxury while ignoring the problems facing ordinary people. Corruption became common. Government officials accepted bribes. Taxes became heavier. People slowly started losing trust in their leaders, and that's always dangerous for any nation. Then another problem appeared. Rome kept expanding. At first, conquering new lands brought treasure and wealth, but eventually the empire became too big. Imagine trying to protect thousands of of kilometers of borders with enemies attacking from every direction. The Roman army had to defend Britain, Germany, North Africa, the Middle East, and much more. The larger Rome became, the harder it was to control. Being a Roman emperor wasn't exactly a stable job. Updating your resume every few months was probably a good idea. And that was only the beginning, because soon a crisis would arrive that nearly destroyed the empire from within. And the next emperor would inherit a nightmare, unlike anything Rome had ever faced. But before we get there, things are about to become much, much worse.